Perfect. Now, is it working? Yes. All right. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Herd Bros edition of Athletic Director Simulator 3000. Today we are going to attempt to beat the high score on this game, which we played when it was in its beta. And when we did that, the worse we tried to do, the better we did. So I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But our objective is to be the best athletic director in the world by the end of this stream. And I'm not going at it alone today. I've got my assistant athletic director on the line with me. Say hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
No, I mean, okay. Try again.
What do you want me to do?
Just say hello.
Oh, hello.
That was Matt, not to be confused with the maker of this game, Matt Brown. This is Matt from the Herd Bros that you hear in the background. That is you. So, guys, this game, Athletic Director Simulator 3000, was made by Matt Brown with the Extra Points newsletter. If you guys don't already subscribe to his newsletter, I would highly recommend it. He does a great job with reporting on like every aspect of college sports, whether it's the new NCAA football video game or the Division III field that was a black turf. He already has something coming out on that. So he does everything. I'll have the link to that in the description of this live stream when we're done with it. But yeah, I see Justin commented. So Justin, the game is free currently for the next 2 days, but it will not be free starting, I believe, July 23rd. It'll be behind a paywall for his subscribers. So again, the link to the newsletter will be in the description, but currently it is free to play. The link should be on the website, or you can go to his Twitter page and find the link there. But with that being said, again, we played this game in the beta, and I did not do very well. I was relying on the chat and my own stupidity. So either help us out or just watch us be dumb. Yeah, Justin, you've been to the school. Oh, all right. So he's been to the school that has black turf. Whoops.
Those people's feet are going to melt.
Well, actually, if you read Matt Brown's tweet, you would know that he's already spoken to the athletic director of that school, and it's in like northern New York where the hottest it gets even in the summer is like 76 to 80 degrees. So they did the research, and it is not going to make that big of a difference. Fun fact. We'll see. We'll see how
we will see
plays out over time. Justin, let me know if the game music is too loud for you to hear us, by the way. Alrighty. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Okay, so Matt, we have to choose our starting profile again. And our options are Ace Fundraiser, Former Coach, and Beloved. Is it alum or alum? Am I saying that right? It's alum?
No.
Alum?
Alum.
I thought it was alum, but for some reason when I looked at it this time, I thought it was alum. Okay, so
No.
The Ace Fundraiser, we get a 10% higher budget and a 3% boost in budget-related bonuses. Former Coach, we start with 10% higher Director's Cup ranking and get wins-related bonuses. And then Beloved Alum, 10% higher support ranking and 3% boost in support-related bonuses. If I recall correctly, the last time we did this, the Ace Fundraiser paid out the best.
I was going to say, I'm leaning 1.
You're leaning 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Can't remember if I have to click it. Yeah. All right. So we are Ace Fundraisers. We have a budget of $11 million, and we're basically dead last in the direct. I don't know how many teams are in the Director's Cup rankings, but we're 150th. Okay, so student attendance at basketball games is terrible, and your coaches have asked for support in building a better home court advantage. So we know the answer to this one. It's not. Well, actually, I feel like we tried multiple.
I believe it's 1, correct?
Well, no, 3, right? The Greek life. In the real world, the answer is number 3, and I believe that 1 and 3 gave us positive results on this game last time. So
I remember 1 giving it. I don't remember 3 or not. I mean, it might have, but I know for a fact 1 did. Because you thought that wouldn't work.
You know my reasoning. Yeah, that's true. I thought it wouldn't work and we were trying to get fired. So for everybody watching, hey Josh, I don't recognize your name because this is YouTube, but he said I can't kazoo on YouTube. I do still have the kazoo in front of me. If we get first place, I'll play the kazoo. Our reasoning on this is number 3 is like one of the trendier things to do in actual college sports now, where a lot of schools have seen success with that. Number 1 is like the classic, just throw money at students and get them to come out. I like number 3 better in real life, but for this game, I do remember number 1 being good as well, now that you mention it. So we'll put that. Students did show up and try and win prizes, but they left as soon as the prizes were distributed and didn't come back.
This is not the beta anymore.
That's just like real life, guys.
Yeah.
That does not work in real life. Pay attention, marketing people. Okay, you need to hire a new FCS football coach. Whose input do you take the most seriously? The advice of a search firm. They're the professionals, after all. The advice of your largest boosters. The advice of the school president, who is your boss, or your own advice. After all, you're the most responsible for the success of the hire. Oh, that's Panda. What's up, Panda? Thanks for stopping in and watching us on a different platform tonight. We appreciate that. Matt, I think is the it's gonna cost a little bit more, but well, 2 could be a good I don't think we've tried 2 before, and you know, we would get more money that way, but the hire might not pay off.
I remember going with the president to try to get on good terms with the president, and then the president just left immediately.
Yeah. Number 1 is a safe answer, but I'm wondering if number 2 is like the best answer for like funding. But then the coach, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be like, you got $1 million from your boosters, but then the coach went 3-9 in their first season, and you got fired. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like in number 1.
Yep.
Sometimes the safest move really is the best. The search firm recommended a successful G5 coordinator who stepped in, won the press conference, and has your team going in the right direction. All right. Uh-oh.
He'll be gone after 1 winning season.
Probably, but we'll have to address that later. We're going to get promoted before then, so it'll be fine.
This question.
Yeah, an angry parent of a baseball player emails you alleging that their son is being benched due to favoritism and that the coach is a bully. We don't like coaches that are bullies. Speak to the coach in private before you engage with the parent. Delegate the sport administrator and have them keep you in the loop. Speak with the parent privately or ignore the parent. You know, Matt, I am leaning for this time.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm leaning for. We've answered this one before, guys, and there was like no good answer because either the coach got offended that we wanted to even address it, or like then the coach also got mad that we went to the parent before talking to him about it. So like we're just gonna ignore the parent because
we're an athletic director. Why are we?
Oh my gosh, no. The student got mad and blasted the program on social media. I still don't know what the right answer is to that question.
You know, sometimes I think this game teaches you a lesson, and that sometimes there's no right answer to things.
That's true. That's true. Matt, Brown, if you see this, are you just trying to teach us all a lesson?
Because I'm pretty sure we put every
I
answer to
think
that question.
I think we have basically put every answer for that question, guys, and there's like no safe answer for the angry parent. So, your university president leaves for another job, and you've been asked to be a part of the search committee. So this one, we got right like one time, and then the next time I remember we thought we were putting a good one, and then like the new guy didn't like us, kind of thing, because we weren't involved. So do we want a candidate who is like over engaged in athletics, or do we want one that is, what do we want? I like having a president that is engaged in athletics, because that's how you get funding and stuff like that. But he could also be like hanging over your shoulder the whole time.
Yeah, so is option 2 or 4 better than?
I would say number 2, because you don't want to like waste too much time on number 4. You don't want to be the chair of the committee. I don't think. I don't know. What do you guys, if you're watching right now, if you have input on this, I think we are deciding
4.
between. You think 4? Oh, Panda said 4 for this one or the last one?
I assumed this one, but it might have been the last one. What was the last one?
Oh, he's saying 3 for this one.
3.
Whoa.
3 is very engaged in athletics.
No, not very engaged.
Not very engaged.
4 was for the parent, which is what we put. Okay, so
It's tricky because if you have someone that's not like that couldn't care less about athletics, then theoretically when you go and have to ask the school for things, for money or whatever, they won't be interested.
Yes. Panda, yes. So this game is like, we are the athletic director. So it's called Athletic Director Simulator 3000. And our objective is, like, you see the budget, support, and Director's Cup ranking up here. Like, our goal is to basically be as high up on every single one of those as we can be. So we are the athletic director. We have the option to chair the committee or be engaged. And then we can choose whether or not we want somebody that's engaged in athletics. So basically, like, we're trying to figure out, like, do we want somebody that's going to, like, be, like, potentially too involved in athletics, or not enough involved, or because I don't know.
Just right.
Or yeah, just right. That would be ideal. So I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, 3. I agree. 3, he's not going to think anything is worth it. So I mean, we could try 4, because if you're the chair, then you're definitely going to get somebody that's like on the same page as you. But you're going to be like taking up a lot of your time.
Never know what to expect with this game, the consequences of your actions.
All right, 2 or 4. 2 or 4.
Overly engaged or just engaged? We don't want overly. Overly's too much.
Yeah, we don't want highly. That's true. I didn't pay attention to that word. So let's go 4. 4?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, your fellow administrators are deeply frustrated that you wouldn't support the school, and they take it out on you in the next budget meeting.
What does that mean? We wouldn't support the school? We were the chair of the committee.
Maybe they're mad that we like that the athletic director felt the need to like run the whole thing, which is fair. I mean, that's a good point. Oh well, we'll try again on the next round. In order to remain compliant with Title IX, your lawyers are telling you the department needs to drop a men's sport. What do you do?
I'm not looking at the answers, but wrestling, right?
Wrestling, baseball, add women's sports, or cut scholarships across men's sports.
I believe we have to cut wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, hey, he said, Panda says to add more women's sports.
That's difficult. That's money.
It is money.
Do we save money or do we spend more? It'll be a temporary.
Our support will drop. Our support will definitely drop.
Temporarily.
but you look good in the media. That's true. I don't know. We've never tried it before, Matt. We could do that.
Sure.
Let's do 3.
This can be an experimental run.
Let's do 3. That wasn't popular with the bean counters, but you managed to shift some expenses around to launch a rowing program and increase scholarship funding elsewhere. So we did lose a little bit of our budget, but we did get support and Director's Cup ranking increase. See, so Panda, the issue with that perspective of gaining money if you have more sports to sell tickets is like, especially because like, so in this game we're starting out at a FCS level and then going to like a group of 5 and then a power 5, like big school. And like, especially at the smaller schools, a lot of them don't even charge for tickets at the smaller sports. So like adding a rowing team, you're not going to charge tickets for a rowing team, and there's not going to be a lot of support for it either. So from that perspective, like you wouldn't really be making any money. The sports that you can primarily charge for are football, basketball, baseball, soccer, maybe volleyball. I mean, Matt, am I right kind of on that? I mean, like Marshall didn't start charging for sports until they got good. Like the smaller teams.
I can't see rowing being a ticketed sport.
Oh, no, 100%. But even if it were wrestling, I don't know that wrestling would maybe, but $3 or something like that. But anyways, nothing against wrestling. I just think that's how it kind of goes. 2 baseball players got in a bench clearing brawl that is now going viral. The coach wants to suspend them for 1 game, but you don't think that's enough. So we can talk to the coach in private. No. I remember that one, and the coach got mad that we were trying to like walk on his toes. So we can't do 1, can't do 4.
We'll leave it up to the coach.
We could do 3. Yeah, we're definitely not so 1, 2, and 4 basically don't sound like good options to me. So I think we can go with 3. But the media is gonna be mad, and we're gonna somehow get in trouble. The coach appreciates your support, but the campus and booster community don't feel the same way, and they resent the negative publicity. So we lost some budget and support.
Good thing the baseball coach likes us.
Yep, good thing the baseball coach is our friend now. So we can, when the baseball mom comes angry again later, now we have some stock to go against the coach. It's time to select a new pouring rights partner. Who do you pick? Coke, Pepsi, nobody. The money isn't big at this level, and you don't want to.
I'm drinking a Pepsi right now, so Pepsi.
You're drinking a Pepsi right now. That's good enough for me. Turns out that Pepsi is okay. Plus 61,800 in our budget. Oh,
61,000.
You are hearing whispers that one of your head coaches, a younger, unmarried man, is a late-night regular at campus bars. This is Lane Kiffin when he got out of college. Often in the company of undergraduate women, or Lane Kiffin now. No, never mind. This behavior isn't technically against his contract, but some staffers are worried it could potentially become a problem. Well, we can't not do anything. Let's see. We could... I mean, it has to be 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, it has to be 2. Because we can't encourage him to do that elsewhere, and we can't ask somebody else to do that for us. So the coach respectfully listens, but replies that he's an adult and wants to make his own choices. What? He totally like ignored our advice and hurt the team in the process.
Wait, what did the second part say?
It said that he basically decided to rebel further, and it ended up hurting the recruiting and the team on the field. So I don't know what the right answer was to that one, but whatever it was, we didn't get it.
Need to be harsher, I guess.
Yeah, need to fire him. But I don't think that was an option. Anyways, your boosters have rounded up an extra $50,000 to spend. Where do you tell them to send it? General fund for a trainer, local NIL collective, operating budget for track, or facilities for weight room renovations. I'm going to go with 2 or 4. 4 helps everybody because the weight room renovations, like, all the teams can get stronger. So our Director's Cup ranking would probably do well.
I think I specifically remember you saying that word for word last time and it being the wrong decision.
All right. Well, then maybe we shouldn't do that.
But it'd be fun if you want to try it again and see if it is wrong, because I know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it said like it cost a lot and didn't make a difference.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. The money helped pay for everything. Now athletes actually like being there at least a little bit, and it shows up on the field. +3 support and ranking.
Wow, that's different.
All right.
That's definitely a different answer.
It's all about timing. It's all about timing. The head of your faculty senate told the local paper that the school should drop to Division 3 in order to save money. What is your response?
Heck no.
We know the answer to this one's number 2. So, yeah. We're not even going to study it.
Didn't they also... I feel like there was a negative answer on this one as well.
Well, this time we gained 4 support because now they understand why we do what we do.
I could have sworn.
Whoa! We didn't get a promotion, but we were also not fired. So we have the option to retire or continue.
I don't know. Continue in the same job.
Yes, we're going to continue. A booster wants to donate a substantial amount of money that he may... I'm having a... Wow. Loan sharking charities, and you're worried that the public might think about taking his money, like what they'll think. I remember when we were trying to get fired, we put accept the money that like number 1.
Yeah.
And it worked. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
again.
I remember.
It's a risky move, but the booster understands how his name might complicate the situation, so we got the money and the support.
There we go.
Beautiful. Your men's basketball coach is asking how many paycheck games the team should schedule this season. As many as possible, just 2. The conference average of 3 to 4, or say it's up to him. But that the revenue shortfalls will come out of next year's budget. I mean, the safe answer is number 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But if we want to make more money, no, I think the answer is number 3. We'll try. If we do it again and we get this question again, I'm gonna go with number 1 just to see what it is. Four paycheck games help, so the budget did go up. See, the risky thing about number 1 there is if you lose all those games, then it would hurt the team's morale, so your support would go down and your Director's Cup ranking would probably decrease. That's my concern with going number 1, but it could pay off, so I don't know. Your boosters have rounded up an extra $50K. Okay, Matt, we could do the NIL this time since we did the weight room last time. Or we could hire a trainer. What do we think?
I mean, if since weight room worked last time, is it going to work this time as well?
I'm concerned that it won't. So
do we test that theory for the future?
But what if there's?
Because you're going to get duplicate questions.
Yeah, but what if they're like? So hear me out. What if there's like 2 bad answers and then 2 good answers, and the other answer is better than what we picked last time?
Maybe. NIL?
NIL. FCS NIL deals for the win. It was enough to convince a few players to stick around, so we did actually Okay. +4, and the weight room was +3, Matt. So we did better.
Uh-huh.
Your athletic trainers are complaining about being overworked and underpaid, and you don't have the budget to correct both problems. Well, we could have assigned that $50,000 on the last question to him. What do? Offer to hire another trainer, which will decrease the amount of overtime, but means there will be no bonuses. Offer to give everybody a $10,000 bonus. Offer to add more student interns, or ask your coaches to change their schedule. Probably 3. That's how athletic departments work,
I like
everybody.
3.
They
like
just
3.
get people that they don't have to pay to overwork them. And alrighty. Yeah, make the students do the rapping. What? Oh, the students were not qualified, and so the trainers got mad and quit.
That's their job to go and find qualified interns and GAs, not our job.
Wow. I mean, hey, we must not know something. So next time we'll pick a different one. Your men's basketball program missed the NCAA tournament and NIT, but was invited to participate in the CBI. Do you accept the bid? Straightforward answer here, guys. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any reasoning behind the yes? So that we can make fun of you if it's not the right answer.
Because we're never gonna make the NIT or the the tournament at this school. So this is as big as we're gonna get.
The bid was expensive, but you made the money back, and your team reaches the finals.
Yeah, see?
Perfect.
Excitement.
Beautiful. All right, we're up to 61% support, guys. The highest we've ever gotten is 94%. So, in order to remain compliant with Title IX, your lawyers are telling you to drop a men's sport. All right, we're dropping wrestling this time. Not even going to think about it. Unpopular with fans. It saves money, so we lost a little bit of support, but we did increase our budget by $77,000. So now we know. Okay, Matt, university president is leaving, so
We're not the chair.
So number 2.
Over. What's the wording?
Overly engaged.
Overly engaged. Highly engaged.
Highly engaged. Yeah.
Right.
Or we
got one under.
Or we could do number 1, where
Which
you're
is say stay out of it.
Where you're there, but you're not trying to sway them one way or the other. We can try. I like 2. I think 2 has worked before. Okay, we're going to do 1 next time.
Little too engaged.
Yep. ESPN Plus doesn't want to carry all of your Olympic sports broadcasts, so where do you put them? Broadcast them for free on the school website, sub-license them to Flow Sports, not televise them in order to save money, or broadcast them on the school website using professional broadcasters. Number 4. Give me number 4, please. We tried 1 last time. People got mad that the student broadcasters weren't good. I personally just don't like number 3. I don't like being able to not watch the games. I guess 2 could be an option. But 4 supports the school. Like, you're giving money back to the school, essentially, right? So...
I mean, you're paying for the professional broadcast, but it's a paywall. So either the money that you get's gonna go towards paying for the broadcasters, or yeah,
that's true. And people can donate. Like, it goes to the school, so we'll try 4. Quality of the broadcast improved, but fans weren't willing to put their money where their mouth was. It's only a slight decrease in the budget. All right, student attendance at basketball games is terrible. I'm inviting Greek life. This is the same question from earlier. Nobody is better about getting students engaged than actual students. So budget increase and 7% support increase. So now we're at 60% again. Yes. The softball bus just broke down outside of Tulsa. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know why we're in Tulsa.
What can I do? I'm not in Tulsa with the team. Call a tow truck.
Why does number 1 say call the AD at Tulsa? Oh, call the AD at Tulsa and ask if somebody can pick them up. Alright, buddy, yeah. Alright, we got a problem. My girls are broken down on the side of the road. Do you care to swing by, pick them up?
Do we know Tulsa's AD?
Do we know Tulsa's AD, or are we calling them out of the blue like, hey, my name's Casey. I'm here with my assistant AD, Matt, and I know you don't know us, but can you pick our girls up off the side of the road? Is it that situation? We don't know. Number 2, call your school's travel agency. Ask them to take care of it ASAP, or call your softball support administrator and delegate the problem to them.
Hey, I know your softball's administrator. They're broken down on the interstate in Tulsa.
Yeah,
handle it.
I know we're in Maine right now, but do you care to drive and take care of that? Because we can't assume that we're in a regional conference, so we could be really far away. And to make matters worse, let's just say this is nighttime, so our softball sport administrator's probably sleeping.
Let's say they're in a really sketchy neighborhood.
Yeah, they're in a sketchy neighborhood. We're across the country, and we're like, hey, wake up. Can you go take care of this? I mean, 2, Matt. I think the answer is 2. I think it's 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 3 support. They took care of it. They called AAA and got a tow truck. Oh my gosh, we still didn't get a promotion.
We just love this school a lot, you know?
All right, guys, this is it. We're either getting a promotion or retiring. This time, the NCAA allows your men's and women's basketball team to take a summer tour out of the country. Where do you go?
Italy.
Pew, 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 pew. Players had a great trip, but it didn't impact anything. What? Well, that answer was different. Without any warning whatsoever, the company you used to staff your concessions went out of business, and it will be a week before you can get another sign. Before you can sign another on a temporary basis. You have a football game in a few days. What do you do? Try to hire student temps from campus groups, round up a few of your staffers, and man the hot dog stand yourself. Tell fans they can bring their own food and coolers into the stadium, or reach out to local charities and ask if they can sell the food in exchange for cuts of the profit.
This is a weird problem to have.
But the thing is, that means it's happened somewhere before. So, in a situation, Panda wants us to man the hot dog stands ourselves. We're going to be selling glizzies out there. But in a situation where a certain company, is not able to be there at the last minute, what would you do?
You want to hear a funny hot dog story I have about working in sports?
Yes.
An unnamed professional sports team that I worked for.
Uh-huh.
There was like a big, there was like an event on the weekend that had a lot of kids there, and then there was also like a game the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a bunch of hot dogs the night before at the game, and the next day they needed a bunch of hot dogs for the kids. So that night, the night before, after the game, I had to assist a bunch of people de-wienering the unsold hot dogs so that they could use them tomorrow, the next day.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because all the hot dogs are like pre-made, put in the buns and everything. So they were just like, we gotta go take them all out of all the buns so that we get new buns for tomorrow. Put them in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I mean, at least they weren't being wasteful.
Yeah.
I'm between 2 and 4 here. Or 3 actually. I like 4 the best because if you have local charities, like you're supporting the community, so your community support would probably increase. I don't see this affecting our Directors Cup ranking in any way, and I don't know how it would affect the budget. I mean, can't imagine it would hurt that much because even though they're getting a cut, we're not paying the vendor we were using before, right?
Yeah.
So
letting people bring their own stuff seems a little too
disastrous.
Risky. Yeah.
I agree that that fans like seeing the coach's panda, but
what happens when the family next to your seats bring peanut butter sandwiches?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that's true. On number 2, I think too many things can go wrong if the coaches do a bad job, or somebody gets food poisoning, or you're just drawn away from your other stuff you're working on. Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine one of the coaches undercooks a cheeseburger and kills a fan.
So your support goes down. The quality of service was a disaster with the charities.
Perfect.
So, and apparently this high school kid stole a bunch of hot dogs. Men's basketball program missed the NIT tournament, so we're gonna say yes, and we're gonna lose in the first round this time.
Yeah, and they're gonna be mad. Yep.
Yep. 50,000, and we lost the first game, so now we're out of the money. I called it though.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, Matt, in real life, sometimes you decide to play and you lose, and sometimes you decide to play and you go on and win the championship game. So it could technically go either way. We just didn't have any background information on how good our basketball team was.
Yeah.
Okay, we've already had this one. Did he say putting 1 called Tulsa's athletic director? We know the safe answer on this one.
Wait, the bus broke down again?
Yeah, man. We have an unreliable...
Can we get a new bus?
Athletic trainers are complaining. Okay. So... yeah, he or she, technically. Could be a she. Okay, so the trainers are upset again. The student and GAs did not work last time, so we could give well, we could go with number 4. What do you think about number 4 on this one? What do we think, guys? What do you think?
I mean, overworked and underpaid. So number 1 would not solve their underpaid issue, but they would be less overworked. So maybe the pay that they are getting for the less amount of hours would be acceptable.
But the $10,000 bonus sounds good.
Yeah, but that also costs.
Yeah, it costs too much. I'm good with number 1 because number 4, he's right. Coaches could be stubborn and get mad that you're asking them to change. So.
Yeah, it's not their job to work around the trainers.
Hey, technically it is.
It is?
Well, you know, as the athletic director, you gotta set stuff up so that everybody on your team is happy. Part of that is reorganizing schedules to where everybody benefits. If you
know, as the athletic director, I mean not the head coach of other teams.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going 1 here?
Panda says 2.
Well, that's going to cost us a lot of money. But the good thing is we're gonna probably get fired and see this question again. So then we'll go.
But, does that cost more money than hiring a full-time trainer?
Oh. Probably. Well, I don't know how many we currently have. True. We'll go
Yeah,
two.
we are an FCS team.
Bonuses were nice, but they weren't enough to keep 2 of your trainers from cashing the checks and leaving for jobs in the P5.
They jumped FCS to P5.
Wow. Just fire us. Put us out of our misery. You have the chance to serve on the NCAA Baseball Selection Committee. It will help your long-term...
We're picking our own team.
Huh?
We're picking our own team.
Yes. So it could be a major time suck. So do we accept it or decline it? He says accept. I mean, I don't personally have an opinion other than the fact that I don't like the sport. It was valuable for networking. Great. 4% support. Yeah. In an effort to increase revenue, your marketing director recommends the department sell a new licensed product. What do you recommend? A new beer, a new coffee, a new line of vintage t-shirts, or B-roll basketball footage? Vintage t-shirts. Vintage is so popular right now between home field apparel and the NFL's throwback uniforms.
Yeah.
Vintage is becoming very popular. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. That
you didn't choose beer?
Ooh. No, I think the whole beer thing is... I think the beer thing is stupid. I shouldn't say that. The beer thing is... I want to see proof on how effective having your own beer actually is for the masses versus like a handful of people. The vintage logos are like across all, and we've put that answer before, and it was a positive answer. So
the beer
just
or
the vintage shirts, because everybody loved them, kind of thing. So I'm just saying that vintage, like you and I would like vintage Marshall stuff because it's like kind of cool to have the old logo, and then people that are older than us, it'd be like a flashback. So like I feel like vintage covers everybody, whereas beer is like, again, like just a niche group of people. I don't know. That's just whatever. It's been a few years since the department last had a Title IX audit. Should we pay for another one? Yes, it's expensive and time consuming, but it beats litigation. Yes, but recommend the school use professors as experts. No, the school was judge compliant last time and nothing has changed. So again, I have answered 2, and the first time I did it was positive when we played the beta. And then the second time I did it, the professors were not good enough, and then we got in trouble. So what should we put?
I mean, if it's something you gotta do, then you gotta do it. Do it the right way. Or we just not do it at all. Who cares?
I mean,
we're having a rough outing.
Freak! I went with the risky option, guys. All right.
What'd you choose?
I put no.
Just don't do it.
Okay, so they're cheating on their grades potentially. Do we bring in the coach or an audit team, or do we talk to the coach? Do we just make the president and the lawyers aware? Maybe not do anything about it necessarily? What we think? I think.
I mean, I think the first thing you would do is talk to the coach, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what it's asking.
Well, that's true. The first, you wouldn't want to overstep your coach,
Yeah,
right?
you wouldn't just want to be like secret investigation on the entire program.
Yeah. Of course. The coach said he'd ask around, but his staffers told him everything was on the up and up. And then the NCAA sniffed around, and now we're in trouble. Okay, so guys, I have a feeling we're on the verge of getting fired. Our support is at an all-time low. Our Directors' Cup ranking is at an all-time low. And this is our last question before we find out our judgment. Your men's basketball coach is asking how many paycheck games the team should schedule. Let's just do it, man. Let's say as many as possible.
Or you could be like the coach of, you could be like our favorite team and do 0, and then win a lot of games but not make the tournament.
Yeah. Just 2. The money from the paycheck games went directly into travel, but a more balanced schedule not only helped. Oh, it worked. The fans got to enjoy more home games. That might save us from getting... Okay, we're retiring. We did not get fired, but I'm tired of working at this school, so we're going to retire, and we're going to try again, probably with a different profile. Ladies and gentlemen, I would officially like to announce my retirement.
And I'm taking over.
You're taking over?
Yeah.
You also are retiring.
I've been this guy's assistant for years, and look what he's done to this program. Nothing.
Breaking news, the assistant athletic director is also being fired for his support of the guy that's retiring.
I just told you I don't support him. I've hated him this whole time.
Well, they didn't believe you, so they got rid of you. All right, guys. So how did somebody get 62 million?
62.
No way, man. All right, we gotta get 62 million. It's possible. I just don't understand how.
Called getting every question right.
My word. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, guys. Focus. Really focus. We need this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you're not supposed to be seeing this. It looks like this is one of those software bugs that we keep on hearing about. If you hit spacebar or refresh or something, hopefully this message goes away and we forget this ever happened.
Is this a bug?
It's a joke. It's just a joke. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so Panda, you missed this last time, but we're starting out as an FCS low major school. If you make good decisions, we get promoted. Alright, so we chose Ace Fundraiser last time, which you would think would have helped.
It did money-wise,
but barely. I mean, we were getting like $21,000 extra. So there's got to be a way to get to 62 million. But you would think it would be with the fundraiser. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here. I mean, the director's...
Go with coach again?
If we do coach, the Director's Cup, then like maybe that'll influence like how our team does like in Italy or in the CBI or stuff like that. I don't know. But it could. But also like 10% support increase. Okay, he says 2. Let's do it. Former coach. We'll try them all tonight and see which one does better. All right, here you go, Matt. First question. Your men's basketball team missed the tournament. Do you accept the bid? As a former coach? Yes?
NIT, NCAA, or bust?
So no.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
He says yes.
Maybe this school we say yes.
Oh my gosh.
If we get it wrong, we're just gonna start over. We got it wrong. Let's just start over. We're on question 1. Start over.
We can't.
Yes,
It's
you
too
can.
late.
Wait.
Here we go. Okay, here's the unmarried man talking to women question again.
Be harsher, I guess.
But there's no harsher option.
Call for private meeting and tell him that it would be better for him.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah, the second one, right?
That's what we did last time, yeah.
Yeah. Try to get another coach or staffer to communicate to him. They have to change his behavior without it coming from you.
I'm leaning towards number 1. Is that bad?
Well, if talking to him made him not change anything, then not talking to him is gonna make him not change anything. Maybe it just needs to come from a peer.
But he kind of partied harder, you know? Yeah, you're right though. Maybe it should come from a peer. Or if we ask him to do it further away from campus, we're telling him he can do it. He just needs to stay away.
Just do it in another town where they don't know who you are.
I don't like the options here because it's like you don't do anything, and then he ends up on the media for doing things he shouldn't
Don't
be.
get caught around here.
Huh?
So just don't get caught around here.
Yeah.
Where people know you.
Or you tell him, hey man, like, I don't care what you do at the end of the day. Just don't do it near school. Like, just go get caught somewhere else. Or the fourth option is like, I'm too scared to talk to him. I'm going to have a staff. But you're right. It may be like a relatable approach. So we could try that. I don't know. 1 or 4. Josh says 1. So I don't know. I just don't know. What are you thinking?
1 or 4. I'm probably thinking 4 just because if no one addresses it's a problem at all,
Yeah.
why would he stop?
Yeah. Is it bad what he's doing? Yeah, it
I
is.
bet you if you put the same one that we did last time, it'd
be a
be like a
better
positive answer.
Yeah.
I think this game's a little bit of luck.
This felt like a good idea, but the coach suspected that you were actually behind the effort, so the conversations made it worse.
Yep.
So it basically had the same result. Okay. So far, we're just going downhill again.
Start over.
In order to remain compliant with Title IX, you need to sponsor a new women's sport: beach volleyball, stunt, lacrosse, or wrestling. Lacrosse.
Beach volleyball.
Heck no.
Heck no to beach volleyball?
Yeah.
You know that's like what the Sunbelt's doing, right?
I know, and we had this conversation the last time, because if
We're
you're
gonna
not
get a beach volleyball team.
If you're not a school that's near the ocean, it just doesn't make any sense.
But we're gonna get one.
And the lacrosse one, the prompt for the lacrosse one was that it's good for high school sports involvement with your school. You guys want to go beach volleyball, don't you?
I don't know what he's saying.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he put 1 last time.
Because you already have a strong volleyball program, this wasn't expensive to launch. Oh, it actually worked out.
Let's go.
All right. Didn't see that coming. That's a good
did.
point. If you already have a volleyball program, it could actually kind of make sense to have both. Your president has challenged you to find ways to increase game day revenue. Do we slash concession and parking prices? Increase concession and parking prices, but decrease the ticket costs? increase costs for premium dining and seating options, or increase marketing and promotion budgets to put more butts in seats. I don't like any of these either. Personally, I think this is a lose-lose. Everybody is putting in the premium seating these days, but how many people do you actually have at rural schools, for example, that can afford those? You know what I mean?
Or your donors, I suppose.
Yeah, your donors maybe. So, but four, I could see four working out, but then like I could also see it being like, you thought it was a good idea at first, but it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, so you lost money. Okay, two is an interesting option because I don't personally get anything from the concession stand unless my wife does at football games because it's just too expensive. And that can be kind of frustrating, but like I just expect it. Unless I'm at an away game, I will get concessions at an away game. And then parking prices. Nobody likes going anywhere with high parking prices. But Ice Pick said, where would Marshall have beach volleyball? Does Beach Fork have a spot?
We're gonna put it right on the Ohio.
I think it's just gonna be indoor beach volleyball. We're gonna pour some sand in the Cam court. Henderson Center. I say Henderson.
You did.
That's like volleyball. You hit it with your hand, and then we're just gonna play inside. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Right on Buskirk Field, baby.
Yeah. So what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? I'm okay with trying 3. We could try 3. Maybe that's the move these days.
That's a tough one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Sure.
You don't have a lot of premium customers, but the ones you do have appreciated the extra effort and perks, plus $85,000. All right. Fair enough. Your athletic trainers are complaining about... Oh, boy. Okay, Matt. We're
0 for 2 on this. But we got to give him the...
Oh, the first one. We did the bonus last time, and it wasn't enough. So let's hire a trainer this time.
Sure.
Or ask your coaches to change their schedules. Next time. Your staff agrees to the trade-off, saying they'd prefer to work something closer to regular hours. So the budget goes down, but our support and ranking goes up. All right. The softball bus just broke down outside of Tulsa. I'm sorry, but we're not going to put number 1 here because we know 2 is the safe answer. And we're trying to do good tonight. You've noticed, okay, here we go, Matt. GPA, the football GPA is high. So should we do the independent audit or make the president and university lawyers aware? Probably that one.
Yeah.
I don't think we quite need the audit. Just make them aware so that they can handle it how they want to.
Yeah.
After letting your bosses know they began an independent audit, okay, they found somebody was funneling athletes into a few specific classes, so they let go of the advisor. Okay. Dude, I know. Dude, Tulsa is like a trap for buses. Putting Tulsa in a bad light. In an effort to increase revenue, your marketing director recommends the department sell a new licensed product. Do we go with the beer, guys? I personally, let me just say this. I think the coffee is a neat idea, but it doesn't fit the game day vibe. But I also, like I said last time, the vintage t-shirts has worked before. We just got unlucky. So do we go 1 or 3? This is a kazoo. Also, this is not a vape, for the record.
Um, I don't know. I mean, a lot of schools do the beer thing, so is that in this game because of that?
But here, okay, hear me out. Let's say you're North Dakota State. All right, you're an FCS school. Do you do an official beer as an FCS school, or do you do a line of vintage T-shirts because you're North Dakota State? You know, like,
Mhm.
like for example, I mean, you look at the guy who made this game. He's got like 50 pennants. He's got a whole home field apparel collection. So people get collections of vintage shirts that are not from there. But I'm not going to drive to North Dakota or order anything from North Dakota that has to do with beer. But we can put that. I just don't know for an FCS school how beneficial that would be. What do you think?
Go for the t-shirts again then if you want.
T-shirts! Yes! Sports
Same
Twitter
as last
fell in love! Yes! We got lucky that time.
We did.
All right. You're concerned about the long-term stability of your current conference. A more prestigious league like the Sun Belt has quietly approached you, but a new league will require budget increases and additional travel. So do you recommend to your president that the school accept a new invite? Recommend that the school decline it? Recommend that you accept it only if they can find other candidates that would mitigate travel concerns? Or leak the rumor to a local newspaper?
One, baby, we're moving up.
Well, I mean, 1 or 3. Because okay, think about this, Matt. If your options on the table was Conference USA, where you travel across the country, like let's say you're James Madison and your options are Conference USA or the Sun Belt, or even the American now is very spread out. You go all the way from New Jersey to Texas in the American. So if you're James Madison, do you pick
Who's
the
in New Jersey?
Temple?
Temple's in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought they were in New Jersey. So either way, you're going from Pennsylvania to Texas, or you're going from the Virginias to Georgia and Texas. So it's close. I'm just saying it feels more spread out. So would you do 1 or 3? We can do 1. I like the idea of having a plan. But I'm just talking out loud. Doing what I do best. Having a loud mouth. Yeah, $600,000 budget and 20% support. All right. Guys, that's the best answer we've ever had in this game. You have a student work as the play-by-play announcer for your softball team. During the game, the announcer accidentally said how beautiful the shortstop is over a live mic. It's going to go viral on social media. What do you do? Fire the announcer. You can't tolerate that kind of behavior. Suspend the announcer. And then call the player and apologize. Talk to the player and ask what she would like to do. Or ignore it. The guy's probably suffered enough already.
2 or 3, right?
Honestly, I would probably... Oh, this is hard. Okay.
I'd be like, hey, you just got us viral. Like,
yeah.
we just went viral. It's a good thing.
It is. It is. If I'm putting myself in the shoes of a 22-year-old softball player, there's a chance, because he just called her beautiful, not anything horrible. There's a chance that she might find it funny and be okay with it. Or there's a chance that she's like really uncomfortable. And if she's really uncomfortable with it, you wouldn't even really want to do 3. You know that the answer is not 3 if she's uncomfortable with it.
Well, how do you know if she's uncomfortable with it unless you talk to her?
I just don't know. Because you don't know what could be considered harassment. So you're like, that'd be like going up and asking somebody potentially, not knowing how they're going to feel about it. Like, hey, like, you were kind of maybe harassed there. What do you want to do? I don't know. I kind of want to put 3 though. I want to see what the answer is. Let's do it. The player resents being put in the position to make a judgment call, saying this should be your responsibility. Okay. So
how did that cost us $20,000?
I don't know, but we got promoted. Hey! Claps in the chat, everybody. We have been promoted. But we can also just choose to retire, and we're going to go out on top and retire. No, we're not. Guys, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We just got promoted. Alrighty. A local casino would like to do a marketing promotion with your department, offering a large guarantee in exchange for an in-stadium signage and promoting the casino to your donor list. We could get a lot of money from this. Hey, our budget increased to $25 million. That's how people get 62. They're getting promoted. Okay. Matt, what do we do? Do we take the money, or do we tell them no?
Yeah. Take it.
Oh no, we got a fine.
It's gonna
for
be some type of
gambling.
anti-gambling thing. Yeah.
Yep, we got fined $100,000 and lost 10% support. Okay. Should have turned it
I should have
down.
thought about that. We should have thought about that.
Your football coach, who played at Notre Dame, is asking to amend his contract and add a clause that would waive his buyout if he left to take a job at Notre Dame. What do you think? First of all, before I even read any of these questions, why would you want to take a job at Notre Dame when you can't beat Marshall or Stanford? I mean, come on. So we should just refuse it. Yeah. Where you could agree, but only if he agrees to an increased buyout for any other job. Agree, but only if he agrees to other team-friendly contract clauses. Agree, you're a G5 school. What are the odds that Notre Dame ever hires him? If they do, it's because the team did really well, right?
That answer's a little too the way that it's written. It can't be the right answer.
Yeah. That's probably my thought process, what it would have been. So it's interesting that that's an actual answer. If we refuse, then I think that would upset the coach. So we have 3 options to agree, which makes me think that one of those 3 is the right answer. We could do number 3. I mean, I feel like, yes, Notre Dame lost to Ohio State and Marshall in back-to-back weeks because we the best. I don't know, Matt. Two or 3. What if we did 2? Hear me out. What if we did 2? Because if let's say we do good and another team wants him that's not Notre Dame, because Notre Dame is going to have higher standards than us, so it's an increased buyout because we did good. So then we get paid more.
Sure.
Ice pick leans 2. Let's go with it. The coach refuses as he thinks your response is disproportionate. He and his agent begin to sulk and look for other opportunities. That's ridiculous. What? We got fired!
Wow. That football coach got us fired. That's crazy.
No. So if I press spacebar to continue instead of retiring, what happens?
We get another FCS job.
Nope. It just retired us basically. Come on, that's some baloney. I felt like we had good momentum going right there as a what were we, former coach? Ice Pick says he's burning his house down. Man. All right, guys. Should we stick with number 2, former coach, or should we do beloved alum? What you think? What you think, Mott?
Either give that one another go or try the
Let's try the third one. We haven't done it yet. Why not? Why not? An angry parent of a baseball player emails you alleging that their son is being benched.
Hey, Women's World Cup game's kicking off. If you care.
I did not know.
I don't really care to watch Nigeria and Canada, but
oh, so it's not even the U.S. Okay.
No.
All right. So, do we speak with the coach? We know that he'll get mad that we're stepping on his toes, but maybe that's like the least amount of damage. If you delegate it to the sport administrator, it's like you're passing on the buck to somebody else, kind of thing. So I don't know. What you think? What you think we should do?
I think the right answer is to delegate it to the administrator.
Okay.
But in the past, that has been incorrect.
Coach appreciated your support and gave you important information to help diffuse the situation. After a long talk, everyone understands. 5.15% support increase and a +3 ranking.
Yeah.
That's a specific support increase.
Mm-hmm.
Your school's multimedia rights partner is up. Who do you decide to go with next?
Uh-oh.
Nobody. We'll sell our own multimedia rights. A firm that specializes in low major multimedia rights, a national heavyweight, or a company that does a little of both. I mean, 2 sounds good. A firm that specializes in low major.
No Learfield option?
No Learfield. I like 2. That's interesting. It's a niche market. But then it might be like, well, that was good for low major, but they couldn't take your brand to higher places.
Yeah.
But I still like number 2. I don't feel like I've seen that one before. Well, yeah, or we could go with number 4. What do you think, Matt?
Little of both, as in high major and low major?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of Van Wagner. Let's look him up. Van Wagner. They work with the biggest names in sports and Fortune 500 companies. That doesn't seem like they'd be a good fit. So, I'm sticking 2. Leaving the professionals freed up more time, the firm knew a little more about the deals that make the most sense for smaller schools, plus $250,000 into that budget. Boom. Your president has challenged you to find ways to increase game day revenue. What do you recommend? Same question as earlier. The premium dining experiences paid off earlier. Will it pay off again? Is that the one we go with, Matt?
Yeah, this game can be difficult because how the answers change.
See? We said this earlier. It didn't make sense for our small program. We actually got an increase in budget, but we lost support.
So when we did that one the last time, were we at the FCS team or were we at the mid-major?
I think we were at the FCS team.
Yeah, I think we were too.
Might have been the mid-major, but Two baseball players got in a bench clearing brawl. Here we go again.
Oh, shoot. Here we go again. I tell my boys they got to stay out of fights, and they just keep doing it.
Talk to the coach in private about need for stronger discipline. Overrule the coach. Swallow your pride. Did this go well when we picked number 3 the last time?
It said that the coach was happy, but you lost support because the punishment wasn't, or the president or whoever, he lost support with people, but the coach was happy.
So you want to try number 1?
Probably.
The coach came around to our way of thinking after the discussion, plus 5.15 support. Bravo. Good decision, everybody. You are hearing whispers that one of your head coaches, a younger, unmarried man. Uh-oh. Did it work when we had the other staffer communicate?
It did not. So we need to do...
It didn't?
No, we need to do...
Oh.
The first one. Do nothing.
Or ask him to do it further away. I'm kind of serious.
I know. Imagine if that's right. Of course, this time, if we call him in for a private meeting, he might be like, okay, and it will work this time.
He got arrested for a DUI because we asked him to do it further away. Bob Huggins! Come on, man.
I'm in Columbus.
Your head men's basketball coach, no longer Bob Huggins, is leaving for a Big East job, and you need to hire a replacement. Very successful low major head coach has expressed interest, but you're not sure you can afford his salary requirements. What do you do? Talk to his agent to see if they'll come down in exchange for other perks. Quickly talk to your biggest boosters. Quickly talk to the school president and ask for a budget increase. Or move on to other more affordable candidates. So this is men's basketball, so this is important. I say that we talk to the boosters. But we don't have that many boosters.
Boosters or president? One of those.
Let's go boosters. I'll take boosters. Do you know what I'm referencing there, Matt? I hate the Roosters commercial. It's like, would you rather be sitting at home depressed alone with nothing to watch on TV, or would you rather have a nice juicy wing watching 47 sports games at once at Roosters? And then the guy's like, Roosters! I'll take Roosters!
Yeah.
Dumbest. Oh, so stupid. It just makes me not want to go there. Thrilled about the idea of bringing in a proven winner. Your boosters get the money, baby. Let's go. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
The boosters. I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head now. It's been a few years since the department last had a Title IX audit, so I'm just going to go with yes, and we're just going to pay for it. We're just going to pay for it, guys. So we lost some of the budget, but we did get support increase. So we're up to 76% support, which is a nighttime high. Student
we were at 80 last time.
We were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
When we got to the plus 20?
Yeah. Yeah, we did get up to 80. You're right. Sorry, I was wrong. Invite Greek life and campus club leaders. Got him. Boom. Now, an official new all-time high, 83.69 support for the athletic department duo of Casey and Matt. Your football coaches have asked for $120,000 to hire a new recruiting staffer and part-time data analyst. That's a steep budget for an FCS school. My offensive coordinator probably isn't even getting paid that. rules you know that will help you on the field. You don't think you have the donor capacity to just ask for the money, so how will you try to raise the funds? 1, ask your coaches to hold 3 more community camps over the summer. 2, sell naming rights to everything across the stadium. No. To the coach job titles? Matt, that's so funny. All right, welcome in. This is the Taco Bell head coach. Yeah, I like that. I actually don't, but it's funny. Hold 60-40 raffles at every home football game, where the school keeps 60% of the money and the fans get 40. Schedule 1 extra body bag game next football season against an ACC opponent.
Look, Coach. We'll get you your position as
Yeah.
long as we can go play
And get,
Clemson next year
and get you crushed.
and get $1 million.
Yep. I honestly think that might be the answer. Because you don't want them taking up all their time doing 3 camps over the summer. Because you're an FCS school. How many kids actually want to come play at your camp? Right? I'm leaning 4. And who's going to buy naming rights to your...
2 or 4. I don't think the other ones are right.
You want to sell naming rights to the coach's job titles?
No, I don't really understand that, to be honest.
It's saying it'd literally be my example.
Is that a real thing? I
The
don't
Taco
think that's a
Bell
real
head
thing.
coach. And now we're going to go over to the Wendy's offensive coordinator of the game. Your team lost by 49 points to Louisville, but the extra $900,000 was more than enough to pay for expenses. So, hey, we actually got an up in ranking because it paid off in the long run. Sometimes it pays to get crushed. I was kind of hoping that it would be like, you went for the body bag game, but you also pulled off the upset.
Yeah.
Your athletic department is struggling to attract attention from local media. What do you do? Nothing. Invite the editors of local papers to get to know you session. That's obviously the answer. Expand press access to blogs, unofficial student papers, and large social media accounts, or express frustration in public.
Stupid newspapers.
214 made me. What's up? Are you new here, or are you from our Twitch? People's names are different here, except for Ice Picks. His is exactly the same, but I'm trying to figure out if we know people or not. But what's up? We are playing Athletic Director Simulator 3000. Oh, that's Hiaito. All right.
I knew it. I knew it was Hiaito because he just sent a picture of some fire breakfast food in the Discord.
We're playing AD Simulator 3000.
What'd you do? Go to Waffle House?
And we're trying to get promoted from FCS to G5 currently. Conversation worked. The reporters love flattery. Very true. Boom. We're up. Guys, we're at 90% support.
Our budget isn't increasing, but I mean, he did get Waffle House. I was right.
We've been promoted again. In a different game, for clarification, if you're just joining us.
Yep.
But we are now in the mid-majors. We have great support, and our budget's about to be increased. So this is good. Our support just dropped to 50% because we're at a new school, so that makes sense. ESPN approaches your conference and offers each school an extra $100,000 if it's willing to play 2 conference basketball games at 9 p.m. local, which is very inconvenient for your fans, but $100,000 is big money. Your commissioner has asked for your feedback.
We did that this year.
What'd you say?
So we did this year.
That's what you
in
did
Southern Miss.
Oh, yeah. So, 3 and 4 are blank. So we have 2 options here. It's only an extra $100,000. We're probably going to lose support. What do we do? What do we do?
I said blank.
You say blank?
No, never mind. Blank, the other one.
4? You want to go
Yeah.
4? Okay, we'll go 4.
Did you seriously go 4?
Yeah, no risk, man. There
What
was
happened?
no damage done, baby.
It just skips the question?
Yeah. He did
Is
tweet
that
earlier.
supposed to happen?
No, he tweeted earlier that there was like 2,000 people that have played today, and they know there's bugs, so that's probably one of them.
Sweet.
The head of your faculty senate told the local paper that you should drop to D3. So we're gonna invite them in, explain how budgets actually work.
And they're gonna say
it worked.
Too bad.
4.12% increase of support. Bada boom. Okay, student attendance at basketball games is terrible, and your coaches have asked for support in building a better home court advantage. Again, we're going to go Greet Life and campus club leaders. I wish every school in the country would do this. Wink, wink. Because that is the right answer. Students don't care about towels. You want to know where all my towels were that I got in college? In a box somewhere in the trash. You know what I mean? And I care a lot about my school. So that's all I'm saying. One of your best basketball players sent an anti-Semitic tweet, and campus groups are asking for a response from the athletic department. 1, you can do nothing and hope that the news cycle moves on. 2, ask the coach to suspend the player for 2 games. 3, sit the entire team down with professors and activists. Or 4, say that the students have First Amendment rights and leave disciplines to the coaching staff. So when we played this game last time in the beta, number 3 went both ways. The first time we did it, it was like everybody was educated and it prevented issues in the future. So it was like good for support. And then the next time we put 3, it said a lot of the students felt like they didn't need to be there. So we lost support. So that's like a 50-50 in and of itself. I feel like the only other valid option is 2. Anything?
Three.
All right. You brought in the speakers. Let's see. Program wasn't preachy, and you found the tweet came from ignorance. Players credited the meaning. Okay, good. So we got the lucky answer that time. It was a learning experience. All right, local casino. No.
Now it's going to be like, you missed out on a lot of good money.
No, our judgment was praised on campus, plus 8% support. Thank you. Your university president leaves for another job. You've been added to the search committee. Honestly, Matt, I'm thinking we just attend the meetings at this point.
I thought that's what you did last time.
No, last time we wanted a highly engaged person.
Oh, yeah.
This time, I'm just going to attend the meeting and hope for the best. Fingers crossed, he doesn't want to fire us. Most of what a university president does has nothing to do with athletics, and your colleagues appreciate your support. Great. We are now up to 80% support. Rounding up. Your student government president is planning on introducing a bill to end student fees for the athletic department. Fees that the athletic department depends on to make ends meet. So, just like we did with the stupid D3 comment.
Impeach
the student body president?
Yep. Start spreading
Yeah.
rumors and turning the student body against him.
Try to get the student government president impeached via back channels. No, we're gonna meet with them and try to assuage the concerns.
Wait, that's literally an option.
Yeah, no, it was option 4 was impeachment.
I just said that as a joke.
No, it was an option. Okay, guys. We are rocking and rolling. The budget's not really increasing, but that's because we're a former alum this time. right?
Mm-hmm.
So our budget's basically not moving. Your athletic department is struggling to attract attention from local media. We're going to invite them in. They like to be schmoozed. What? It didn't swam this time. What the freak? Since when is that not the option?
You just have to get lucky and get all of them right.
Bruh. So we're at a group of 5 school now. So the multimedia rights, we can't go low major. I don't know that we should go with a national heavyweight. So we should probably do a company that does a little bit of both.
Sure.
Because we don't really have the manpower to do our own, probably. I don't know.
Wait, isn't this is the same stage we got this question last time?
Jeez. We got ripped to shreds on our budget. All right, next time we'll just sell our own.
I think we did the same answers last time.
No, last time we did the low major.
Yeah.
And this
which
time
is G5.
G5's mid major.
Oh yeah, but I thought we got that same question when we were in mid major last time.
Oh.
Maybe not.
No. Anyways, ESPN doesn't want to carry. Okay, so we have to. I mean, do we just not televise the games? Because I feel like people are going to be upset with 2 or 4. Well, if you do 2, then you're not paying for it, right?
You probably are.
But you're giving them the license to it. You're not.
I guess.
I don't know. You want to give 2 a try? I know 1's not the answer. We know 4's not the answer. So.
Well, the problem with the paywall on the other option was last time it said the fans didn't
come out in support of it, but we were at a FCS school and we were paying out of our own pocket for the broadcasts. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Do we just not broadcast it?
It definitely will hurt the support.
Yeah.
But not the budget, so.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Are you saying 3? Any help from the audience? Are you saying 3, Matt?
No, not necessarily, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I like the.
You like 2?
So one would be possible negative support with no real budget decrease, right? Or would it hurt the budget? As you're putting on your own broadcast.
It might slightly. But yeah, the support would probably go down a little bit. Now, if
but
you
not as much as if you had no broadcast?
Yeah, but if you did 2, then maybe you have the chance at national exposure that you wouldn't have if you did it on your website. I don't think this one can really hurt us that much either way. We're in a good spot.
So you want to try 2?
I do want to try 2. I'm curious. Oh, spacebar, not enter. Fans complained at first, but once you explained that the money would go towards improving broadcast quality, they began to support the decision, plus $3 million. What?
A lot of people paid for that subscription.
My word. Guys, we've been promoted. The next round will be even riskier. We're going to the high majors. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, we're in a good spot. Your conference allows your school to decide if athletic scholarships should be guaranteed for 4 years or 1 year. What will your school's policy be? I think you have to do 4, right? Because if you do 1, then like no recruits are going to feel safe at your school.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, what do you think? Do you have an argument for the other one?
I don't know how serious of an argument it is. Just, if you're guaranteed scholarship all 4 years, are your teams gonna get too comfortable, lazy on you? I don't think that's really. I think you gotta stick with the 4 years, though.
I've just never even heard of schools doing 1 year. Have you?
Not really. I've heard of new coaches coming in and taking scholarships away.
Oh, well, that's true.
But not. No.
Okay, coaches didn't like the recruiting flexibility aspect of it, but everybody else was happy, so we got an increase in support and our Directors Cup ranking. Okay, guys, these are the crucial questions here. We have an opportunity to move up in the rankings. Your state senator has asked you to come to the State House and speak to lawmakers for a while. You'll have a chance to speak to every committee chair in the state Senate. What will you talk about? 1. Advocate for more funding for university academic programming and scholarships. 2. Use the time to advocate for the state NIL legislation. 3. Advocate for state matching funds for athletic facility projects. Or 4. Try to build relationships without pushing for anything specifically. So we're at a Power 5 school now. So I feel like what would be most important to a Power 5 school? At this point in the world, in college athletics today, I would think it would be NIL legislation because Power 5 teams have the most to benefit from NIL money. Whereas I feel like if you were at a group of 5 school, the state matching funds would be pretty important so that you could do facility projects. But if you're at a Power 5 school, you've got basically, this might be a naive thing to say, but like unlimited access to boosters and fundraising campaigns. And then the same thing for number 1 there. I feel like 1 and 3 would be more applicable for a mid-major, whereas 2 is like important for high majors. I don't know.
Go for it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know if the game like takes into account its answers based on what level you're on, but to me that would make the most sense for a high major. But will it come back to bite us? Like, will the NIL legislation be bad and hurt us?
Maybe.
Do we just try to build relationships and increase our support? And by doing so, they give us money down the road because we improved our relationships. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 or 4, guys. 2 or 4. What do we think? My assistant AD is unsure on this one, so
Yeah.
if you're watching, then we'll just call you our boosters. So what do the boosters want to do? I'm actually kind of leaning towards just building the relationships. Part of an athletic director's job is just to be seen. But like, do you want to waste the opportunity to not advocate?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going 2. Your state NIL law isn't the same as some of your conference rivals, but lawmakers didn't want to hear about it. Great. Oh well. We lost some minimal support there, but that'll probably keep us off the leaderboard. You just learned that one of your associate ADs has been teaching moderators on your biggest message board how to file open record requests. Matt, is that you?
Yeah.
Great. So that they can bug your biggest rival, what do you do? Walk away and pretend you never learned this information. Encourage him. The local papers aren't combative enough. Tell your staffer to Google Houston Nutt and Hugh Freeze and beg him to stop immediately. Or blank. I feel like blank is probably what the right answer was going to be.
Yeah.
What about 3? I don't know. What would Googling that do? Would that be bad?
I'm assuming so.
Should I not do that? Okay. So
I'm assuming those are people that did similar things and got in trouble.
Oh. Well, but we don't want to beg him. I mean, blank is the safest. We'll just put blank. That was the right, blank is the right answer. I don't know what it was going to be, but it's the right answer. A rich booster would like to make a $350,000 gift. Where should he spend it? 1, general fund for a trainer. 2, local NIL collective. 3, scholarship fund for track. Or 4, facilities. Matt, I think we have to go NIL here. Either that or weight room.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's just 50-50 at this point.
Hey, the $350K made other people get involved, so maybe budget increase there, but support and ranking went up. So we're now in the top 40 in the Director's Cup. Program is currently supported by 2 major NIL collectives, both run by rival donors, and now they're fighting with each other. 1, you can do nothing. 2, invite both groups to an off-campus meeting and try to hammer out their differences over drinks. You know, when I started to read that one, my first thought, I first read it as try to get them hammered, and then it says to hammer it out over drinks. So that might be what's going on. 3, you could push for the two groups to merge, or 4, leak embarrassing information about. Okay, so probably 2.
Or 3, maybe.
Well, if they're fighting, they're not going to want to merge with each other.
That's why you have to push for it.
But why are they fighting? I don't understand that. They're going to... listen, I think they're going to hammer this out over some drinks and everything's going to be okay. They're going to be like, oh, we're all here for the same prize, which is to see us win the national championship.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, no. Gosh, I'm so blind. I'm so blind. Oh, they got drunk and started yelling, and now... Oh. You were right.
Well, that ruins this round, everybody.
You're probably right, Matt. I'm sorry. Your men's basketball coach has assembled an amazing 4-man recruiting class, but he's worried that all the players will need special academic accommodations to be successful. So you can tell the coach to accommodate up to 3 without potentially jeopardizing the APR scores, but only 3. Tell the coach that he really should only recruit athletes that he is confident can be academically successful, so not McCall from Coastal Carolina. Tell the coach to recruit the best talent he can and that the department will make whatever accommodations are needed to help them be successful. Or 4, tell the coach to use his best judgment, but remind him that he and his staff are accountable for the scores, not just wins and losses. Wow. Okay, this question seems pretty complicated. I mean, do you just bring in the talent and try to win the tournament? Or is that the wrong answer? I mean, number 1 feels like the right answer, right? Or what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm rereading all of it.
I mean, number 1 says that you can do that without jeopardizing scores. And you can breathe in 3 of the 4. Okay, still sounds pretty amazing. But then it might be like, well, the other one was dependent on that guy that you left out. So 2 of the 4 are not coming, maybe. I
almost feel like I almost feel like 3 and 4 are the most realistic things that AD would tell their coach. Maybe 1, not 2.
Yeah, 4. I mean, 4 could work. You put it on the coach, but then the NCAA comes back and fines you for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen on the negative side of that one. But on the positive side, it's like, you know, the coach decided for himself that he should only bring in 2, and he found 2 other good recruits that were academically qualified. So, chat, what do we do? What do we do on this one? I don't like 3. Bad precedent. So, 1 or 4?
You don't like 3.
I don't like 3 because I think if you just say bring in the best talent and we'll get them in, like you're basically just like throwing the scores to the side. So like 4 puts the responsibility on the coaches and like maybe their judgment will be good. 1, you're giving him 3 of his 4 recruits and not doing any impact to your score. So I don't know. All right.
Maybe 1.
I mean, I'm good with 1 or 4, so you pick.
1's a little more. What's the word? Like specific, I guess. 4's kind of just like, I mean, whatever. You guys are responsible.
Yeah, that's true. The NCAA could come back on that one too. Be mad. We'll go one. We're gonna learn. We're just using this one as a learning round, and then see what we can do with it. I told you. Oh no, they were a package deal. I knew that would be the negative of that one. Man, we're gonna get fired. Do we go to Italy, Matt? Basketball team?
A 4-way package deal. Yeah, back to Italy. It didn't hurt last time, it just didn't help. So this time it'll help.
Nope. Nope, we lost $150,000 on the budget.
Well, look, Italy sucks now.
Hiaito wanted to go to China.
Yeah, we should have. With basketball, could have went and saw the Shanghai Sharks or the. What's the one everybody always jokes about? Starts with a W, I think.
I don't know. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. So licensed product. Do we go beer or T-shirts? we've hit once with the t-shirts tonight, and we've also been hit once with a t-shirt. The beer is like the thing to do these days. So, and now that we're a Power 5 school, the beer might actually pay off. So, Hiaito, do you want beer or a vintage t-shirt?
Wait, 3 to the question before was
China.
no.
Oh.
The one about the baseball team. Is that what he meant? I don't know which one.
Maybe, yeah. Or, well, I don't know. Matt, you want to try beer this time?
Sure.
Sure, why not? That was the right answer, but I still don't understand the love behind the whole beer thing. If I ever bought a beer that's branded with our school, it would be to keep it and not open it and put it on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah.
He's saying the package deal, the answer was 3, which was the one that said we'll do whatever you need to do to accommodate it.
Oh, yeah.
One of your assistant football coaches has been liking some extremist and offensive political tweets, and recruits are starting to ask about it. You can fire the coach, make the coach apologize, and undergo training, ignore it, or talk with the coach and encourage him to suspend his social media use. Okay, so Bob Huggins, he originally apologized and went under and was going to do training before the whole DUI issue. Doesn't mean that was the right answer. I'm just saying that was what he was doing. I mean, I think firing is probably too harsh.
2 or 4. It's probably 2.
Yeah. Firing's too harsh. You can't ignore it, and talking to him's probably not going to do anything. Okay, that worked out. We have one more question, or is that it for high majors? Looks like we have one more question. President leaves and you've been added to the search committee. Straightforward. We're going to go with the one that worked well the last time on this one, which is just to attend it. Good call. Plus 4%. That'll put us right at 50%. Even on the dot. That's it. $50 million budget, 50% support, 43rd in the Director's Cup ranking. Looks like that's going to be our best score of the night. I'm not retiring. I'm going to press spacebar, and yeah, it's over. So I don't think that's going to land us anywhere on the leaderboard. We still came up well short of the budget. I mean, how do you get 62? Maybe, Matt, if you make it to this level and you're an ace fundraiser, I bet you do pretty well. That might be the key, is to make it to this level as an ace fundraiser.
You just have to have none of the answers result in minus.
Yes.
You losing money.
But to get to 62 in 10 questions, you've got to have some big chunky ones in there. That's $12 million across 10 questions of a jump. So that's pretty significant. We did not land on the leaderboard. We weren't even close. Guys, do we try it one more time with Ace Fundraiser? Or do we just end it? Do we just call it a night? Go sob in the basement.
Speed run with the
fundraiser.
Yeah.
All right, speed run with the fundraiser. Here we go. Drum roll, please. All right, speed run. Here we go. ESPN Plus doesn't want to carry all of your Olympic sportswear in FCS schools, so we are Sub-licensing?
the thing that worked. Yep.
Fans complained at first, but once you explained the money would go towards improving it, helped. Plus $51,000. Boom.
That's not as good as 30 million.
No, but that's because we're an FCS school.
Yeah,
It was $3 million last time.
3.
You are hearing whispers that one of your head coaches, a younger unmarried man, is a late night campus bars off in a company of undergraduate women. The behavior is. So we're going to.
All right.
Don't.
It
do
has
anything.
to be the first one.
Don't do anything.
No, okay, look, I think it's 3. I think we just got an unlucky answer that first time.
This didn't hurt us that much. So that might be like the lesser of the evils is to just not do anything. Your school's multimedia rights partner is up. Who do you decide to go with? School that specializes in low, mid, major. Good answer, baby. Boom. So really, the only thing that matters is getting promoted to high major, and then you really have to nail the questions. Need to hire a new women's basketball coach, but you don't have enough financial resources.
Boosters.
So you can hire a state champion high school coach, promote the top assistant, hire a beloved alum, or hire an experienced coach who just got fired from a P5 job. So
Top assistants, right?
yeah,
Top assistant.
promoting from within was a safe decision, but it turns out the team's culture wasn't strong enough. We got wrecked.
Cool.
Cool beans. Your athletic department is struggling to attract attention from local media. What do? Invite them over, baby. Boom. Plus 6% support. Support's the key. I think the key is support. That's what gets you promoted. You have a student work as the play-by-play announcer for your softball team. He calls the chick beautiful. So, shouldn't have called her a chick.
You're canceled too.
Freak. Did we fire him or suspend him? Suspend. It was an accident.
Yeah.
Player is upset that the announcer wasn't outright terminated.
Come on. Who do you think you are?
What? Okay. We'll keep my mouth shut. Your boosters have rounded up an extra $50K to spend. Where do you tell them to send it? Tell them to give it to the NIL, baby. What? No! We're going to get fired. We just need to get promoted. That's all that matters. We just need to get promoted. Your football coaches have asked for $120,000 to hire new staff. So, Matt, do we make him do community camps? Do we make him schedule a body bag game? Yeah, the body bag game was the answer. Lost to 49 points to Louisville, but it worked out. Bang. Still need to get that support number up or we're not going to get promoted. I bet you have to be like at 50% to get promoted. You know you'll never compete for national titles in football or basketball, but with the right investment, you might be able to win one in bowling. Should you spend the money to make a run at a title?
In bowling?
In bowling.
No, I mean, it doesn't bring in revenue. That's a fact.
I might just say no. Our support.
An FCS bowling championship is not going to do anything.
Well, but at the FCS level, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it would bring in, but like, what else? What are you competing for at the FCS level? You know what I mean? Like, it could be a big
Football.
deal to them.
Yeah.
2 is the tough, like, thick-skinned answer.
I mean, FCS is still Division 1, so you're still competing for Division 1 basketball and
Yeah.
soccer and all that.
I mean, do we go 4?
Hmm.
3, 2, 1. Pick one. Pick one. You got this. Pick one. Pick one. You got this. Okay. I said no,
4.
and she quit. And okay, it's fine. The support didn't get impacted, just the ranking. But we're now 167th in the Director's Cup ranking. Pepsi. Okay, we didn't get promoted, but we were also not fired, so let's keep rolling. Boosters, coaches, and players asking for the school to set up an NIL solution. So we are not going to do... this one I remember the marketplace being good, Matt. Boom. +5 ranking, but that's not the... We need the support to go up to get promoted. The NCAA allows your men's and women's team to take a summer trip, not Italy. So do we go to Brazil, Canada, or Saudi Arabia? Canada?
Italy worked every time.
I
Time we
know.
played.
I know. What's up with that? So do we go Canada? Or do we keep trying Italy until it works again?
Didn't you try Brazil or Saudi Arabia last time?
Brazil, maybe. I don't know. Brazil could be fun. Players had a great trip, but it didn't impact anything on the court, and we lost money. Good thing money doesn't matter, right? I mean, it kind of does. You need to hire a new FCS football coach. Whose input do you take the most seriously? Probably the search firm, Matt. Or do we go boosters?
I think the last time we did search.
We did. I'm just wondering if the boosters would get our support percentage to go up. Oh, that got that got our support up as well. So we good. Men's basketball program missed the tournament. Do you play in the CBI?
50-50.
We've put yes every time, right?
We put yes once and it worked, and then yes once and it didn't work.
Dang it! The thing is, that's like accurate, Matt. Like you just don't know what's gonna happen in real life. Your boosters have rounded up an extra $50K to spend. Where do you tell them to send it? So not NIL, so weight room. Yeah. Good. We're above 50%. If we can maintain that, we will get promoted. I think. Central Campus has pledged to increase your budget enough to hire a new staffer. Who do you hire? A new SID to help with athlete storytelling and media relations, a new development assistant to help with fundraising, new director of operations to free up coaching resources for volleyball and softball, or a new athletic trainer to reduce workloads for existing staff. Probably that one, because it kind of ties into the issue from earlier, right?
Yeah. Sure it does.
Not only did it help prevent injuries, but it improved mental health. And that translated to the on-field success. Success, not in success.
Excuse me?
Oh, man. Your athletic trainers are complaining about being both overworked and underpaid, so we know what to do.
The same thing we just did.
We're hiring another one. What? We're back below 50%. An angry parent. Oh, here we go. Didn't the delegation work last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's like a thing where like the coach doesn't feel like it's important enough to hear from you directly. So I guess that makes sense. President has challenged you to find a way to increase game day revenue. You want to try marketing and promotions budget? Because that will hurt our budget, but it won't hurt our support. So
I don't think that worked last time, but
none of them work. I'm just trying to avoid hurting the support. That's fine. Oh, that actually did hurt the support. But only by 3%. Matt, one question left. Oh my gosh, we got to sell a new licensed product. Okay, do we go vintage t-shirts on this one?
Sure.
I know the beer worked with the Power School. Sports Twitter fell in love. We're going to get promoted. Let's go. That's what we needed.
Or not.
No! We didn't get promoted. Oh my gosh. What does it take to get promoted? Oh! It's been a few years since the department last had a Title IX audit. Yeah. Speedrun. Speedrun. I mean, yeah. We're just going to keep booking it, baby. Angry parent of the baseball team. Delegate. Here we go. Boom. I'm going to retire with 100% support as a FCS athletic director at this rate. Okay, we have to drop him in sport. What do we do?
Wrestling.
Boosters never give us money again. -8 support. Happens, man. We're at a different school this time. They love wrestling here. Need to hire a new FCS coach. We're going to take the advice of the search firm. Yep. We're good. All right. Speedrun. 59% support. Here we go. Your school's multimedia rights partner is up. Who do you decide to go with? Good. We know all the answers now, baby. We're rocking and rolling until one of them changes its answer. Student attendance at basketball games is terrible. Invite Greek life and campus clubs. Boom. Notice, Matt, how there's like no alternative to that one. It's right every time. Knock on wood. Your current apparel deal expires at the end of the year. What direction do you go with your next partner? Matt, do we sign with Nike, Adidas, New Balance, or a new Chinese company?
Not the Chinese company.
Nike.
Not New Balance.
Adidas. Adidas released a new alternate basketball jersey that everybody loved. Fantastic. Your football coaches have asked for $120,000, so body bag game. Time to get murdered. At least we're consistent in losing by 49 points.
Louisville.
Yep. Could lose by 50, but we're only losing by 49. It's pretty good. Your athletic department is struggling to attract attention from local media. What do you do? Oh, Matt, we're above 70% support. We're going to get promoted this year. As long as we don't screw it up. Without any warning whatsoever, the company you used to staff your concessions went out of business. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoever said earlier that we should staff it with ourselves, we're just going to do it. The staff is already hilariously overworked, but seeing the head of the department roll up his sleeve to sling hot dogs really improves staff morale. That's great. We got promoted. All right. All right, Matt, speedrun.
Mid-major speedrun.
Increase your funding enough to make one hire. Who do you hire? A new athletic trainer. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Bang. +4 ranking. Okay. All right. Okay. Your men's basketball program missed the NCAA tournament. Do you participate in the CBI? You're a mid-major. No. Oh, bull crap. The coach doesn't think we're willing to develop the program. Which, to be fair, I like playing in the CBI, especially if you've got the team to win it. Your current apparel deal expires at the end of the year. What deal do you go with your next partner? We're mid-majors now. We're going with Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful results, baby. I think that's a good way to look at it. Depends on what level you're at. Notice the GPA for your football team is suspiciously high.
President.
Yup. Stupid academic advisor funneling athletes into a few specific classes. That's never happened at any school I've been to
No.
that I know of. You have $250K earmarked for baseball stadium upgrades. Where should you spend it? The lawyers want us to spend it in places where people could get injured. Marketing team wants to spend it on improvements to the scoreboard. Coaches want to spend it on the locker rooms, clubhouse, and team meeting areas. And then the other coaches want to ignore it entirely and use it to buy home games against better competition. 3. I like the question. I think it's important to have good facilities when you're a mid-major. So.
Yep.
It didn't work because nobody on the team's on a full athletic scholarship. Thought so too, Panda. Didn't work. An angry parent of baseball player emails you. We know the answer. Delegate. Speed run. Beautiful. In order to remain compliant with Title IX, your lawyers are telling you to drop a men's sport, Matt. Do we drop wrestling or do we cut scholarships across all? Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yes. Oh, boom. Big budget increase, baby. I want that question again when we get to the high majors. Athletic department struggling to attract attention from local media. I feel like schmoozing them didn't work last time for the high major, but it works for the mid major. So, good deal. We're at 61% support. 2 questions left until the decision time. Hopefully we get promoted. Student government president is planning on introducing a bill. We already know what to do with this. We're going to meet with them. We're going to tell them why they're wrong. It backfired. What? Minus $2 million in the budget?
Ouch. Speedrun.
Okay, no promo, baby. No promo. So, here we go. Speedrun continues. The speed run continues. We just need to have a strong Power 5 round, guys. That's all we need. If we can do that, then that's really all that matters. But as you can see, the answers just kind of change on you. So let's go to Canada this time. Okay, we only lost half the budget. So that's better than what we lost going to Italy. or Brazil. Next time we'll go to Saudi Arabia. Men's basketball coach. How many paycheck games? Let's do the average, baby. Good on the budget. Your school's multimedia rights contract is up, so let's... Okay, we're good. Whoa! Budget went up by $1 million. Woo! Good deal. ESPN approaches your conference and offers an extra $100,000 to play at nighttime. Okay, Matt, do we just go with blank here since we know it won't hurt us?
Good. Or do it.
Oh. Wow. Sticking up for the fans did not help support.
I
So
knew it.
we're going to have to start playing later. I'd rather be on national TV, personally.
Yeah.
You notice that the GPA... Okay, we know this one. Yeah, I like being on national TV, especially for away games. So I don't care. Need to hire a new G5 football coach. We're going to go with a search firm. Come on, give me some support. Yes, the support is what we need. We want to get promoted. We're at 64%. Not sure what the trigger number is. Local casino. No, no, no. What? This is so random. The boosters are mad we turned down revenue, Matt.
Well, they would have been more mad when we broke the law.
That's true. Men's basketball coach is now in hot water for violations that occurred at his last job. He's facing a 12-game suspension and 2 years of probation. You were aware some sanctions were possible, but these are worse than you let on during the hiring process. What do you do? Probably fire him. Or you could do number 4 and remind everybody that it happened before he started working at the school. Oh, keep the coach but tell his agent that you want to renegotiate the contract. Okay, I totally read over number 2. What do you think, Matt? Matt? Oh, there you are. This is a crucial question if we want to get promoted. We're at 60% support. I think we have to get this one right. I mean, I don't know.
If you're on probation and have stuff that's going to affect the team for multiple seasons, it's not great.
He's fired. Up. Shoot. We're getting sued. We got sued hardcore. Should have went with number 2. Oh. This is the baseball stadium upgrade question. Do we just bring in big teams? We're not getting...
They didn't like the clubhouse and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't. It didn't like that last time. I don't think we're getting promoted either way, so...
Sure, bring in big teams.
What? It said it was ambitious and it worked, but people didn't come out to support the team.
Where are the fans?
Fans suck at this school. Gosh, we got to do it again. We're not giving up. We want to make it to the high majors. Okay, Matt, this is the Notre Dame coach question again. Screw it. Oh my gosh. We didn't specify that he had to be the head coach in our contract. Our freaking attorneys are stupid. Concerned about the long-term stability of your current conference, so we are going to leave. All right, oh my gosh, plus 20 support and $3 million budget increase, guys. That's what we needed. Matt, we went to the CBI and we made it to the finals.
There we go.
Great. We're in a good spot now. Can't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Title 9, yeah. Dropping wrestling. Good decision. Oh, yeah. Great. ESPN doesn't want to carry all of your Olympic sports, so we're going to put them behind Flow Sports, and we're going to make a lot of money.
Perfect. This chair's killing me.
Dude, these answers are just changing randomly. Come on.
Yeah.
These have been right the whole time we've been playing. Yeah, though it is. Okay, so the Bob Huggins question, the answer was number 2. All right, local casino. I mean, this answer has been both tonight. No. Yay! We got a good one. Plus 8 support that might actually get us promoted. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. Guys, I think that'll do it to get us promoted. We're going to have one opportunity. What? No.
Retire.
I will. If we don't get it this time, I think I'm going to have to retire, guys. I feel like we have done everything we can. Oh, they want to host the basketball tournament on our campus. You'll get a fee, but you won't be able to use the arena for a weekend in March.
50-50.
Accept or decline.
50-50. It's been good or bad.
Hosting the event was disruptive and freaker. A Mountain West team is looking to hire your head men's basketball coach. What do you do? Offer the coach a raise. Yay, he signed the deal. Let's go, baby. That could have gone differently. An angry parent of the baseball player. I'm telling you, if delegate is different this time, I'm going to kill something. We're good. Okay, this is good. This is good. I don't know what more we need. Effort to earn more revenue. You begin to look at renting out your football stadium for additional events. You have one extra opening in July. Which of these 4 opportunities do you pursue? A concert with a regionally famous country music artist. Why do I feel like Marshall's going to do that next year? A monster truck rally. No. A Boy Scout jamboree or a statewide marching band competition. Dude, it's got to be the concert, right?
Maybe.
The Boy Scout jamboree, I feel like a stadium is not the place. The marching band competition kind of makes sense.
Concert.
More than 20,000 people attended. Fantastic. Okay. Your president has challenged you to find ways to increase the game day. I'm scared. No. Oof. We got wrecked. I tried a different answer that time and it didn't work out. Okay. Strip club industry. Oh, guys, this guy made his money in the strip club industry. Do we take the money? Yes. Yes! Strip club money for the win, guys. That might have saved our butts on promotion right there, too. The head of your faculty senate told the paper... I mean... It worked out this time. Speed run. Matt, we're getting promoted. It's time to... we're probably getting promoted if I don't screw this up. So it's time to dig in. Uh-oh. ESPN Plus doesn't want to carry it. What do we do? Yes. Okay, we got the good one. $3 million budget increase answer. All right, we should get promoted. If we don't, this game is rigged. Oh, one of your best basketball players sent an anti-Semitic tweet. Boom. Promote me. Promote me. I have 91% support. We're top 80 in the Director's Cup. Give me a promotion. Thank you. All right, Matt, time to dig in. Your football stadium currently seats 63,000 and needs a deep renovation. Which plan makes the most sense? Expand to 75? No. Contract seating capacity to 55, but give each seat more leg room and add modern amenities. Keep the seating capacity and sight lines exactly the way they are, but focus on adding more restrooms, Wi-Fi, etc. So 2 or 3?
3, go.
3, go. Why fix what isn't broken? The new tweaks didn't provide life-changing... Oh, good budget. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Matt. Good answer. Boom. Local casino has approached the department. Oh, freak me. Oh, accept the money. Allow them to advertise. Ooh, no. Via athletic department emails. No way. Accept the money on the condition that the casino only advertises in premium box seating and also funds gambling addiction programming. Or decline the partnership. I feel like number 2 actually works, Matt.
Go for it.
We've got to get the money somehow. Okay. Oh, okay. We wouldn't lose money in our budget because they walked away from the proposal. We just wouldn't get money. NIL. Oh, freaking come on, dude! You changed the answer! He made his money in a for-profit prison. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. We got fired already!
Well, that was a good effort. Good night, everybody. That was a quick.
I answered 3 of those 4 questions the same way that has benefited us every other time we've gotten those questions, and it gets us fired.
Yep. All 3 were different.
Bruh. Well, so what we have learned tonight about being an athletic director is that no matter what you think the best answer might be, something different will probably happen. And it's not just this game. That is real life. That is what happens in this world. So if you think you know the answer, just expect the worst possible thing to happen. And it probably will. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I am going to call it a night, though. We're going to retire on that note. Maybe the Ace fundraiser is just not the option. It was like so hard to get advanced with him. I don't know. But guys, if you want to play the game, again, I will have the link to his website in the description of the video that's saved with this live stream. You should be able to just go there, and after a couple days, like I said earlier, you'll have to sign up for his newsletter to have access to it. But right now, for the next 48 hours, it's free to play. So if you're watching this and you get a better score, please tell us, because we need to know the secret. Clearly, we suck. We're bad at real world stuff, guys. But also, just unlucky. Just unlucky. Yep. So, Hiaito and Panda and Ice Pick, thank you guys for trying to help us out. Sorry we couldn't break the records tonight, but maybe we will another time. And Matt, thank you for being my assistant athletic director tonight. I believe...
Not anymore, we got fired.
I was going to say, I believe that you were also fired. So we can go back to our other jobs of streaming NCAA football and FIFA on Twitch. So shamelessly plug the Twitch channel, Twitch TV, the Herd Bros, for some less excruciating content than what you just saw happen to us getting fired. Anyways, thanks, guys. I hope you all have a great night, and we will see you guys back on Twitch this weekend. See ya.